Hubbard with the Virginia National Guard. We also have Secretary of Public Safety and Homeland Security, Stanley Metter, and Secretary of Transportation, Nick Donahue. We are here today because Virginia is expecting a large winter storm that is predicted to impact the entire Commonwealth. I have just signed an emergency declaration due to the impending large winter storm. The declaration will allow state agencies to be prepared for impacts freezing rain and sleet. And we also expect Virginia will experience dangerously low temperatures, power outages, and unpredictable road conditions. Virginia agencies across the Commonwealth are currently preparing for this large-scale storm. The Virginia Department of Transportation is prepared for this multi-day storm response. They have begun with pre-treating and will have resources pre-positioned across the state so they can clear snow, address ice conditions, clear disabled vehicles, and obstructed roadways. Virginia Department of Transportation will prioritize our inner and primary roads, and if the storm comes in as predicted, it will take time for roads to be cleared and passable. So I am asking all Virginians to spend this time getting prepared for this incoming storm. I'm asking all Virginians to stay off the roads as of Saturday night, all day Sunday, through Monday morning. This will allow not only for the safety and security of our neighbors, but it will allow for faster clearing of roads and ensure greater safety during what we expect will be the most dangerous times. The Virginia National Guard will be mobilizing their troops to be ready to assist
stopped. It is going to be very cold for multiple days, probably through Thursday. So we want to make sure everybody is prepared, as the governor mentioned. VDEM is coordinating closely with state agencies, local partners, our private sector utility partners. That goes across VDOT, Department of Health, the Department of Energy, Department of Education, as well as our utility partners. We have a full court press on for this event. Our agencies coordinate for these types of events year-round. So we are prepared. That is the key here. We also have our federal partners participating in all of our meetings and here in the Emergency Operations Center. We have National Weather Service and FEMA present today. I want to finish with just a few short items as reminders. You need to listen to trusted information sources as you get your information about this storm and as you make decisions. Please do not follow anything that isn't trusted. Listen to your local elected officials, your local government. They will share push forward. Also, emergency alerts in these types of situations are very important. If your phone is not active or accepting wireless emergency alerts, please do that now. We may need to send those at some point. The last thing I will hit is on that preparedness. Please check your neighbors, especially those that are elderly or have special needs. Preparedness is key. This is going to be a Commonwealth-wide event. All the people of the Commonwealth need to be paying attention to this. And if you will be coming and traveling through the Commonwealth this weekend, please check the road conditions before you try to come through on the weekend. Thank you very much, Governor. I'll pass it back to you.
And now we're prepared to take questions, and I might direct them to some of the leadership behind me, depending upon the question.
Governor, thank you for holding this. A few days on the job. This is the first test of you and leadership. How are you feeling into this right now, preparations and everything ahead of the storm?
Well, I want to thank the Virginia Department of Emergency Management because last month we did a tabletop exercise that was meant to ensure that I, as the incoming governor at that point, knew the extraordinary coordination that occurs in this very place, the preparation that, as Mr. Scrivani mentioned, is happening. And interestingly, the tabletop exercise that facing this, but I have full
Governor, you have a lot of new cabinet members, you've got new agency heads about what they're doing within their agencies to, whether it's improve communication or just start those lines of communication. Obviously, some folks have only been in the job for 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, well, and I'll speak to this and then I will turn it over if anyone wants to add. Certainly, we've got some folks who are new to a particular job title, but not new to the job of, be it transportation. Certainly, Secretary Donahue spent an extraordinary amount of time in leadership within the Virginia transportation. And so while the title's new, the experience of contending with winter storms and the impact on our roads is not new. Certainly Secretary Metter, new to the title, but not new to a large-scale emergency response. Superintendent Katz in his role, certainly new to this title, but not new to the impact across our roadways that large-scale storms need for local, state, real true coordination in order to ensure the security of the first responders out there trying to clear roadways, trying to get power lines back up when they fall, and also in trying to ensure the safety of motorists who may become stranded. Would anyone want to add to that?
Hey, Governor, I was going to ask regarding the transportation issue. I know it's early on, but can you talk about how soon the roads might be treated or cleared, rather, especially the main roadways? I know we're in those really cold temperatures where some of the pre-treat might not be as effective. And then additionally, I know we're a year removed from the water crisis in Richmond. I'm sure a lot of people are concerned about that. Anything you can talk about communications with the city on that?
So I'll speak briefly and then turn it over to Commissioner Britch if he'd like to add any additional points. The important piece here is that looking at the weather reports as we are seeing what's anticipated, the mix of snowfall, the mix of freezing rain, sleet, and then low temperatures make this a difficult storm to respond to and will elongate the amount of time it will take to clear roads. Virginia Department of Transportation is prioritizing the clearing of our interstates and those primary roads to ensure the ability to hospitals to ensure sort of case.
Right behind
There
you.
you are.
Thank you, Governor. Just a quick update on the pre-treatment activities that we have ongoing. You're going to see all of our interstates and high-volume primaries being pre-treated with brine solution starting today and concluding by close of business tomorrow. Our crews will be mobilizing at its highest level, Mobilization 5, across all 9 of our districts. That means that we will have close to 10,000 pieces of equipment moving as to this storm statewide.